EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go here from Mile High. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And him up and down, just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First and 10.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 41.
On second down, it's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
4th down and 1.
Bombers. Captain.
On fourth down, here's Nix. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play that time on 4th and 1. 32 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Broncos. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. You wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. With the left side, caught by Lamb. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
down. Out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he can hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. It's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Broncos.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Now it's Dobbins.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. It is 3rd and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw to the left side into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Nick's going to throw for it. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this 1st half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Bombers.
To throw is Nix. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Exiting the pocket right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! 26!
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Yeah! Here we go! 26!
On second down, it's Dak. It's made by Pickens. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And that is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Second down. Mix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they will get the first down here and move it to field goal range inside the 25.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Mix to throw. Forced out wide, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing. Nix. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
First down.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by...
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on sex. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just showed them.
Mere fees from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Up next, it's our main event between the Denver Broncos and the Atlanta Falcons.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Penix working from the gun. Complete out to the right. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, here's Penix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Second and 18 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Lion. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, Penix. Continuing to move past the 45. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First and 10, Orlando Robinson. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing now on first down, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive. They are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on fourth down. That's the end of the first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Come on, set. Hawk, set, Hawk, 70, Hawk, 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Check out.
Trying for it with Penix. Escapes the pocket. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the gun, it's Knicks. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled by Luke Ororo. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game. And we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Knicks from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans a field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Marvin Mims now to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air, Knicks after the pick. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins shoots away from one. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Knicks. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now Knicks on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
The Broncos
Throwing on 1st down. Knicks hits his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
a gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Once more, it's Knicks. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing again. Here's Knicks. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And it's going to be 2nd down. Makes the throw again. Brought in close to the 8. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone on first. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Second down and
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Throwing from the gun here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Wrap roll 80. Go.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. Third down, and they need to get 10. It's another rushing play. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up fourth down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. A give right side to Dobbins. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. He got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Headed out right. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And they bring him down around the 34.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to the 6. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Carter on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A toss now to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The tackle by Zach.
And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Penix now to throw. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and 1. It's Penix. Gets this one to London. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Now that penalty certainly didn't help their cause, partner. It's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. All set to go now from the 35. Robinson on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
We'll go play action. Here's Penix. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down after a 4th gain.
There's no question, Kate. Big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Set of downs for him from the 31. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Broncos pushing to get within range for a game winner. All set to go now from the 35. Back to Dobbins on first. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. If you get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. All down to the 26.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and...
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Going for the first with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Which is a gain of 3 there. And it's going to be first down Denver.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Giving this to Harvey. Finds a big lane. And he's finally brought down at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to fill up Empower Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Denver Broncos. Like Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go from Denver. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Flush to his right. He's going to air one out right away. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. First down throw there is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of 22 yards.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll take this one in.
Dobbins, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Denver.
And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
He's to midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Not much happening there, just a short gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Chance now to match that opening touchdown. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2.
Get it!
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll take it on in.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos come right back to tie it at 7.
Will Lutz to kick off for the
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
at their own 30-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. That's caught by Harvey. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 18 yards, and a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of 14 on the play. It's second down.
Second down. Nix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
And it's third.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Throwing is Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. On the run to the right. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They face 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Nix. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throw it. Nix. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Jeremy Crawshaw.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw is on to punt. And back deep is Marvin Mims. Returnable from his own 4. Looked like he was at a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Big snap on 1st and 10. is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Gain of 18. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bombers.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He's going to air this one out. That is caught! And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Moving to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively. He rallied to the football and hold them to just a short game.
And the Broncos are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Captain.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal.
24-yard attempt.
That one is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening has the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Real cool. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth.
Play action now. It's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down. Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. Whoa!
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Give him 14 on that one. First down, Broncos.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Broncos first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
19 more yards.
19 more on that one. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, it's Nix. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Forced to his right. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It's a gain of 8.
Dobbins is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
14.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Broncos.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46, here's second down and 5. They'll throw. It's Nix. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Nix from the gun on third down. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Denver.
Now it's Dobbins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. To try again, it's second and 10.
Second and 10. At the Broncos.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught. Right side, it's Franklin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
They'll throw here on third and short. Open man, right side. He's got it. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Throwing is Nix. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's second down and 3. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
And it's third down. Third and long.
Back to throw is Nix. Flush to his right. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. Inside.